couch.me guitar lessons. Hey there, Licknriffers! Welcome back to yet another awesome fingerstyle arrangement lesson here on Licknriff, in which we're going to learn Wind of Change. So first I'm going to play you the arrangement so you can see and hear how it goes, and then we're going to break it down lick by lick, note by note, with tabs right here on the screen as usual. It goes like this. Enjoy. Okay, so you start with an F chord, but it's not the barred F, nor is it the basic position F chord. Okay, it's this. Okay, and you need to play it exactly like this. It's 2 on the 3rd string with your 2nd finger, and you use your thumb for the F bass, 1 on the 6th. Okay? Now, usually I tell you that you can use your index finger instead of your thumb, but this time you need your index finger, so you use your thumb. Okay? Now you can just play the bass, or you can play both notes. Okay? Then you play 2 on the 3rd string alone, and then 0, 1 on the 2nd, for which you need your index finger. So, okay? Now you can just play the bass, as I said. Okay? If you don't want to play the 3rd string twice. Okay? According to your own taste. Then you have the solo line. Okay? It's still the same position, still the same chord. It's 1 3 pull off to 1 on the 2nd string. Right? And then 2 on the 3rd string. When you play the 2nd string, you can play the 3rd string as a harmony. Okay? As long as you play the 2 on the 3rd string alone at the end, everything's fine. Okay? Because your ear gravitates towards the high notes. So it doesn't really matter that you're repeating the note. Okay? So now for this, the 3 pull off to 1, because you're putting on the chord like this, it's most convenient to play it with the little finger. okay? Because your third finger will kind of stretch your tendons there, so it's not the healthiest thing to do. So the index finger is right there, okay? And then you have D minor. You just play the D bass, okay, the fourth string, and then 2 on the third again, and then 0, 1, 3, 1 on the second string. So, and then you do it again. Then you have A minor. Okay? It's the A bass, the fifth, and then you can play the chord or just 1, 3 on the second string. So if you play the chord, play it with 1. Okay? And then 0, 1, 0 on the first, and then 1 on the second again. So A minor. And then you have D minor. Okay, this time put on the whole chord, and you play strings 2 and 4, and then 1, 2, 3. And then you have A minor 7, which is A minor with the open third string, and you play strings 5, 1, 2, 3. Okay? And then you play G. You just play the bass, okay, 3 on the bass, and then 3, 0 on the second, and the open third. And then you have C. Okay? And you start the verse. So it was D minor, and then A minor 7, G, and then C. And C starts the verse. Okay? It's C, it's ringing in the background, and it's 1, 3 on the second string. You can play the third string right before it. Okay? You don't have to, okay? Okay? But it's nice. It gives it a more profound feeling if you play the third string right before the 1, 3 on the second. Listen to the same line without the third string. Okay? So, okay? It's not the same. If you play the third string, okay, right before you play 1, 3, okay, it's a little bit more profound. It's a little bit more talkative. So now it's 1, 3 on the second string, and then the open E. Then it's 1, 3 again on the second, and then you play D, okay, the D string, or the D minor chord if you want. So okay, you have time. You can play the whole chord, and then it's 3 on the second string, 0, 1, 3 on the first. Okay, it's D minor. And again, you can play the chord if you want. Okay, so okay, you can play the chord as a harmony to the solo. You don't have to play it as single notes all the time. And then it's C again with the open E string. Okay, so it's C, D minor, C. The whole line was and then you play the C chord. Okay, again, you have time between the line. Again, there's a syncopation here. Okay, so it's 1, 3, 0 on the E string, and then the C chord or the C bass. So, okay, you see, it's not exactly on the beat. It's right before the beat. And then it's 1, 0 on the first, 3 on the second, open first, and then you have D minor again. And this time you start the guitar line from the intro. So it's strings 2 and 4 again, and then 1, 2, 3. And then you have A minor 7, but you need the lyrics there, so it's the second string with the fifth string. okay, because it's rolling with the wind of change. Okay, you have the C note there. And then you have the G chord. This time just the second string and the G bass. Okay? So the whole verse, okay, you repeat it. Okay, you repeat the verse. You play it twice. The second line is exactly the same. So it's okay, C, D minor, and then you have C, and then right? Again, I repeat this because many players forget to do this. You can play the chord whenever you have time, wherever you have open space, just arpeggiate the chord. So just because the last note is this, okay, the open second string with G, doesn't mean that that's all you play, okay? Please play the chord. Just keep playing the G chord. So and then you have C again, and you play the verse. Okay, again you play the second line of the verse, which is exactly the same. And then you have the chorus. The chorus starts with C and G, and basically, okay, it's C with the open E string, and then it's G with 3 on the second string, and I just play the entire chord. For C, I just play strings 1, 2, 3, and 5. And for G, I play strings 2, 3, 4, and 6. Okay? Again, 3 on the second string. That's the note. So, okay? And obviously, again, you can play whatever you want during the open space. And then you have this. 3 on the second string, open first, and then you have D minor. Right? You play the chord 1, 1, 1, 1 on the first string, and then you have G with 3, 1 on the first string. So it's right? D minor, just 1, 1, 1, 1 on first string, and then 3, 1 with G, and then okay, open E string, 3 on the B string, open E string, and then you have a C chord. 3, 3 into a G chord, okay, on the second string. 3, 3 on the second string, the second time you play it with G. So, D minor and G again. And then you have the open E string, 3 on the B string, open E string again, but this time into A minor. Okay? So the first time, okay, it was C, G. Okay, and then you have A minor. Okay, it's the same D minor, G line, but into A minor. And then you have, okay, almost immediately you have 3, 1, 1 on the second string into F. So I just put it on like the opening F chord. Okay, that's the fastest way. Okay, so it's dream away, dream away. Okay, and then 1, 1 on the second, 1, 0 on the first, and our trusty G chord with 3 on the second string. And then you have this. Okay, it's a D shape on 7, which is G. Okay, if you don't believe me, D, D sharp, E, F, F sharp, G. Okay, so D shape on 7. Okay, this is G, and you play it with 8, 8. Okay, using your little finger, and then okay, you play the D shape with 7, and then 8 pull off the 7, and then using your little finger, 10, 8 on the second string. Okay, so it's okay, so right, so that's the chorus. Then you can play the verse and the chorus again, and then you have the bridge. The bridge starts with A minor, the A bass. Okay, it's 2 2 2 on the third, 1 on the second, open first. Okay, you can play the third string with the fourth, okay, to get that power chord feel. And then you have the same G chord again, 3 on the second. And then, okay, it's still G. Okay, you have 0 0 0 1 0 0 on the second string. And then you have A minor. So you play the A bass and then 2 on the third string. You can play 2 on the fourth again for the power chord feel. So again. Okay? That's what it sounds like. A minor, G, A minor. And then again. And then instead of the open second string and then 1 0, you just have open second string. Okay, 4 times. And then 0 1 3 on the second string, and then C. Okay, with the open E string. So in case you're confused, again, it's A minor G and then back to A minor. And then it's A minor G and then just the second string. Okay, so it's 4 times, and then okay, 0 1 3 on the second string, and then the open E string with C, and then C with the open E string. Okay, 4 times, 1 0 on the first, and then D minor. Okay, the second string is your friend here. Okay, that's your melody note. Okay, and then still D minor, no chord change. 3 3 on the second string, 0 1 on the first. So C, D minor, still D minor, and then you have, okay, it's the open E string, 3 on the B string. This time you go to E7. Okay, so you leave 3 on the second string and you put on E. Okay, E7. I put it on, okay, without the finger on the fourth string. That's okay. That way I get, okay, I get the 7 as an octave. Okay, so okay, that's E7. You can put on E with 3 on the second string. It's basically the same chord. I just prefer to play it with the open D string. It's actually a lot more convenient that way. So. And then you have the solo. This time you play F. Again, you play it a different way than you're used to, probably. It's this. It's 5 5 on strings 1 and 3. Okay, 5 5 strings 1 and 3. With 3 on the fourth. Okay, this is F. It's the D shape F. Okay, but so it's 5 5 3 on strings 1, 3, and 4. And then 3 1 3 on the first string, and then you have G with 5 3 on the first string. So you can do it like this if you want. Okay? But I prefer to use my thumb on the sixth string and just solo on the first string. And G has the open second and third strings anyway, so I just play them. Okay, so it's F. Okay, and then it's quickest. Instead of putting on this shape, okay, and stretching your hand, you just use your thumb. And then you have, okay, 0 1 on the first string, and then this weird sounding chord. Okay, it's 3 on the first with E. Okay, so it's a little bit weird because you get E sharp 9. Okay, so just think about it as an E chord with an extra solo note. You're not actually playing E sharp 9. Okay, so I just put 1 on the third string and 3 on the first. Okay, and I just play strings 1, 2, 3, and 6. and then 1 0 on the first, 3 on the second string, and then A minor, okay, with the open E string, and then 5 7 on the first string, and then you have E minor, strings 1 2 and 3 with the open 6th string, and the solo is 8 7 8 7 8, and then 12 8 7. Okay, so it's, and then you have A minor, 5 5 5, and the open 5th string, and then 3 1 0, 1 pull off to 0 on the first, and then F, the one we started with, and then 2 on the third, 1 on the second, and then the open 2nd string with G. Okay, you can play the chord. And then E, okay, just the chord, the whole chord, strings 1 2 3 and 6, and then 1 3 on the second, A minor again with the open E string. Then you have this. Okay, this is F, but you can also think about it as D minor over F, because it sounds more like D minor than F. So it's 3 2 3 on strings 2 3 and 4. Okay, and you have the 1 on the first string, so it's basically D minor with 3 on the 4th as well. Okay, so it's D minor over F, or an F chord. Okay, so it's, okay, it's 3 on the second string, 1 0 on the first, 3 on the second again, and then a D shape again on 4. This is E, and then you do this. Okay, you can slide the first one if you want. It's 4 and 4 on strings 1 and 3, then 2 and 2, then 0 and 1, then 2 and 2 again, and then 2 and 2 slide to 4 and 4. Okay, so it's, just remember that when you play the open E string, you play it with 1 on the 3rd string. Okay, so it's, and then you have the chorus again. So that's your lesson, that's your arrangement. So download the tab for free. Okay, the link is below in the description. Everything, all the tabs are for free on the Licknriff website. While you're there, check out the courses, the Complete Guitar Freedom course series. Okay, it includes an arrangement course as well, ear training, fingerstyle, toolbox for your technique training, everything. It's just the best thing that I've ever produced. So if you need any more help from me, check out the Complete Guitar Freedom course series, and let me help you get better with your fingerstyle. So thank you so much for watching. I will see you in the next video. Bye for now. Have fun.